GEEK SLATE, this lineup of theirs is very tempo based. They've got to really win out all through.
Trample, 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 trample and blow, and that's going to kill poor Afu, as Narman has the magic stick and the fairy fire, and that allows him to live.
It's I think some of them are still catching.
One of them is still. Moon. We still have the impale. There we go. And now this sets up for the body blocks. Everyone's in this mid lane, including the carry. Oh look, are we watching MVP Phoenix again? Back to TI6. Rotating carry. What was that toss? Cox is forced to use a Dream Coil, avoids the tree with a phase shift.
Wow.
And now a Tiny is stuck inside the trees. He can't grab him. In fact, they're gonna grab his corpse.
They will. No, it just turned on a dime there. Force went under tower and went, wait a second.
He has Onslaught though. Again he goes. This time Trample level 3. That should be enough to kill Chidori. As Force tags the tower fully. I think he wants to die here, but they want to prevent that. So Soul Rip, the death will go to Afu.
Yep.
Or the kill will go to Afu.
Right, the nature's coming.
Skem
They're going to go top.
Goodbye, Afu. Skem, he's back to his roots of...
Yeah, the Elusive Robe was like 3 seconds too early, honestly.
Yeah, I realized
down bottom.
Skem could be in trouble. Mid one just needs to charge the Illuminate. He has a Quelling Blade as well. And he gets to the trees. The horses get to the tree man.
Well, at least this game against range cores, it is going to do a lot of work, I would say, in making sure that you're... Oh, hold on. Cox going in.
Good.
Oh.
Force as well. Then to go for Paulson first. Paulson smashed against the ground. Does a magic wand. Can he live? He won't. BKB activated by Force just to retreat, but they've only gotten support from this first BKB.
Wow. Yeah.
And I think that's also why he plays things like Coddles, because they're very easy to determine tempo with. It's a very tactical kind of pick. Okay, Zhao avoids the damage, and they managed to kill Paulson. Good use of Spike Carpus there.
Got him eventually here. I don't know how much more you're going to get or how much more you want to get, because there's always the threat of the TA joining this fight. Oh no, mid one's got a DD rune.
Oh no, mid one start hitting him. There he goes. Blinding Light. Or sorry, Solar Bind. Force, however, is not able to move after that onslaught. What does that do?
Yeah, I don't know. And even when he gets BKB, again, not much. He needs some help to be able to go toe-to-toe against his TA, who's going to have a BKB relatively quickly.
Puck is going to fall immediately.
Wow.
Puck's lasted a single toss. They set up a tombstone as well on the high ground, but Force catches up to the big zombie, however. The tombstone is still set up here. In fact, does SMG want to fight this, avenge their zombie? No, tombstone has been broken, and now SMG will give up on this deal. I think you can tell a difference in philosophies with how the impact of the two off.
Oh, this could be big. Hold on, Abo.
Chidori, okay, he just gets smashed immediately. We have some healing in the Soul Rip, but it's not going to come in time.
Very good.
Because of the blast off, actually, and thanks to the Gleipnir, they catch Afu as well. Very important kill for GEEK SLATE here. He kind of saw much more play in the major, but people have not found success in the CDPC at least.
Oh, 9-second BKB here on Moon, as they are hunting.
I mean, he still has Spike Carpus, huh? He still has a fair amount of fuel here. There's a Spiked, just in time.
They're turning?
Force, banging the TB against the ground. In comes the Techies. Oh, no, he missed it. He's not silenced, sorry. BKB right afterwards. Narman, he's gonna die to the Glimmer Cape. And now they catch up to Force. He also falls to a much stronger SMG.
Speaking of Coddle, he's running down Narman top.
He's disarmed, but doesn't really care. Doesn't really Lumia set up. Narman, actually hits him with the blast up. We still have Greaves, however, on Coddle. Uses it to get rid of the Gleipnir. But the bombs are a little bit too much for this old man.
But that's why I suggest that Ice Frog give it the old nudge, the old Meteor Hammer treatment, if we could use the flavor of the month.
In a range carry meta, I feel like this actually be picked up more often than we.
I agree.
Okay, Afu will survive thanks to the Glimmer Cape and the Garden Greaves. Has no tombstone though, so it doesn't really matter if he lives or not, but he activates his ultimate just for good measure. Cox has already fallen, and Afu has tagged through so many hits from Skem, who's not trying to TP away in time.
Oh, wow.
The damage is high, but not high enough to bring down his
Wow, he doesn't get away next time though.
No, he doesn't. Poloson does still have the toss back, and he's gonna toss back his Techies as he sets down the sentries to see him through his escape.
My goodness, SMG are just demolishing this game right now.
I mean, what are you going to do with your GEEK SLATE?
I agree.
You guys, everyone at GEEK SLATE's talking to, what can we play? What is the
Well, your team fight is Blink, BKB, Pulverize. 1, 2. They have Scythe of Vices, so I don't know what Cox is going to do, but be turned into a pig for one of your many ham analogies. Here they go.
Okay. They try to break the TA's face. TA's fine for now. Lots of stuns, however. Fair amount. However, the healing is higher. And Moon doesn't seem to care about this as much as they should have. They did lose Chidori, but Chidori is going to have Aegis, so he's fine with it.
That's a win. That's a win, though. I mean, oh, hold on, maybe not.
I don't know. With a toss back, you get rid of the Nyx at this rate. Waiting for the Spike Harpers to end. There's another time for the final beast. Turned into a pig again. Into the damage from the TA. Force trying to break everyone. Get rid of the range of the TA. Chidori, he's been sprouted. He's actually not going to get the kill until the primal beast. Narman will be the target instead. He sacrificed himself for his cores. And he's not even going to die as a result. Skem, though, in the middle of it, he's one of the cores. He can't be dying like this. Can they cancel the TP? Of course they can, with a simple Hex. Now they bash the Undying in, but Skem is fighting the TA head on, and he can't win. Goodbye to Skem. 80 seconds without him. Force and Cox have to win this game somehow now.
Nope.
But Cox is already dead. Tossing Cox, condemns him, SMG.
Oh my goodness, Chidori has another meta move. I'm constantly surprised by this Coddle doing Coddle things, man. Chakra Magic, what a spell. Wow.
I mean, okay, Puck as buyback. Cox.
No,
you can't say buyback for game number 2.
I think this is over.
No, Cox has his.
I think this is over.
He's just waiting.
You don't have Skem. You need Skem's the damage.
There we go, there's the buyback.
I mean, you do what you can. Defense of the Ancients is the name of the game. We'll see what they can get done here.
Okay, once again, go for the Terror Blade. Damage with Glimmer Cape mitigated, but the bombs are too much. He's a Sunder target and have one. No blood bags here. Moon, however, still a carry, and he's going to get rid of Force. He's going to get rid of Johnwell.
Oh no, Cox is dying.
He's going to turn this pig into ham too, and that's going to be a nice little pork loin for SMG as they celebrate their victory.
The execute in that push. Group up as a team, take these tier 1s, pressure tier 2s, invade the jungle, shut down the map. If they can do that, then they can force a game 3, but they don't have much time to do that.
Cox, of course, is going to be able to do so easier.
We're seeing a TP already from the Enchantress. Not much saved here to help Skem, but in fact, it's not save they were looking for, it's a murder. It's Paulson's murder specifically. Skem has a Lucent Beam in a second. They enchant him first, waiting for the slow to end, and that's where they get him. Zhao will get the kill.
He secures it. And speaking of...
Oh, you're right, actually.
Yeah. Okay, there's the arrow we were looking for. They're going for Zhao, but he just got that point in the attendance. Not enough heal, though. Fortify is going to be for the mid lane, where Cox is going to let loose the first bout of Exorcism. Midone can join this fight from behind, so Moon going for this Rolling Thunder isn't just for show. This could be a fight.
Yeah, they want to go and finish off this DP. She is in pinball zone. Shallow Grave used maybe a little bit too early as Cox starts to heal to the best of his ability. Spirit Side Phantom Creeps are dying though. Cox, luckily back to half HP. Ghost need to come back soon. In a second, he'll have him, and he'll survive through this whole onslaught from SMG. 3 cores from SMG have gathered in this mid lane, hoping to take the tower and later the stacks, but luckily Force has been hard at work.
I think that's just Luna's package as a whole, right? That you're kind of coming to terms with there, and you're right. I don't know. This morph is a problem. This mid one is going to attack one tower shot, trying to keep the wagon alive until the Lucent Beam slices it down. Are they really diving for this? This is bold.
Yeah, but it might work. Rolling Thunder, there's nothing to cancel because Luna's out of mana. Anyway, there's a Rolling Thunder to get away. Yes, that's the plan. Moon using a TP. Oh, yes, haste regardless.
And they've killed Afu for free, and his courier. That had a force death on it. That kind of hurts, honestly.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. Yeah, you're more of a tank. It's more like an offlaner scale.
She's still good. She still scales, but you know.
Not with the Luna though. Oh, tossed in place actually. Skem still has the
Detection?
Eclipse though. They have to be a little bit careful. Mid one, Glaive Ears. They send the Hawk his way. Rooted and burnt, sir.
Good kill.
Very important kill.
They're farming literally the rest of the map while 5 heroes are smoked up. This is why I feel like... Excuse me. This is why I feel like we see so much popularity of this NP offlane, of these global presence heroes. Paulson.
Okay, the Eclipse worked. They didn't have anything to cancel his TP, so they just used damage.
Yeah. Unless they buy back.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah,
that's the death BKB.
Or they're Wraith King, or they have Aegis, or you're Undying.
You know what? I hate it.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Rolling Thunder mid lane for Narman.
Okay, with an arrow. Okay, they get rid of Dazzle early. That's pretty good. Primal Roar onto the Pango. Can they kill him through the roll? Moon has a magic wand. Now Swashbuckle, getting as much distance as possible. The Hawk does hit, and the Ghost chase after him. Moon will die a ghastly, eerie death here, as Mirana is going to suffer from the same fate.
Okay.
No crossing streams here. SMG just loses both.
Good fight for Geek Slate. Again, it's just the thing that kind of sucks for them is they use a couple big. Oh, that's really nice. An Arcane Rune in the bottle for Cox. You want to be able to use that with the NXX.
Top lane.
Unfortunately,
top lane. They have a Sprout for Vision here still. So Skem is right on TP. They don't have Gleipnir, but they do have an Avalanche, and that cancels the TP.
A big kill. You know, this first Aegis parry. What did we really get with first Aegis? The bottom tier 1 tower and a kill onto the offlaner and the mid laner.
Force blocks the arrow at least with his crease, but unfortunately can't block the tiny.
grave.
Shallow grave will keep him alive for now as he probably roars the Pango and tries to get out with the extra movement speed. They need another proc, and it's going to be the Anthem Strike instead that gets him. As they're chasing after the DP, a toss back now. The Spirit Siphon's stolen for the Morphling, so that damage is going to be equalized. The arrow hits as well. Swashbuckle, another Shallow Grave. This time in a better position. Cox
Look at the
fights back.
heals.
He has so much healing left, and Cox will be healthy enough to fight in against the Morphling, who's out of mana. They toss back this poor Luna, and Luna's trying to regain her distance, but she's incapable of doing so. Scam will fall as well. Chanwelna being chased down as Chidori with very, very low mana activates the clarity, goes for Cox, the last core to die here. They do have a Shallow Grave for Cox and too much healing, so they're going to have to respect him for now as the arrow, once again set up by the Gleipnir, sets up for Cox's death. And a final toss back from Pulse. The catch the poor Dazzle, and that is going to be the dessert that SMG was looking for.
Great fight from SMG. You're all of a sudden out-farmed against 3 cores.
Yes. And because it's a single core, we'll talk about this in a second, but I want to add to this that look at Mirana's build for a second, the Heaven's Halberd.
Oh!
Yes. So this is what happens, and well, the reason why, as she is going to kill the Enchantress. This is the reason why these days you don't see this monocore lineups, or these lineups that resemble this, right? Yeah. A very unique combo here.
That's I feel like IO's, that's a point.
Category of its own. I'm just covering all the bases here. As the arrow is blocked by the Enchantress, we still have... Oh, they actually toss him into the Rolling Thunder.
Cox
and the Grave is used for Junwell, which means now Cox could be in trouble. He does have 2 lives, however, as the Morphling has gone full strength here, and with the help of mid-1, the damage is sufficient. Force already dead. Cox comes back into a Sprout Arrow Death, and now poor Scam has been caught out, tossing him back into the Morphling. Actually, they toss him forward.
Back. Return to
I
sender.
don't need him, but Scam, alone, without friends, he knows this game is just too hard to win.
Yeah.
And I do want to touch on this range idea again, because you're up not just against a Morphling who didn't even care about the Morph past.
Oh, yeah.
But you're up against a tiny tossback. Really, really actually do well on her Shopify Rebellion and Lena Major. And that was very impressive. And I was flabbergasted by the performance on that.
I was too. They made it look good. Honestly, DP had expended most of her resources already.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a tough call.
It was a tough call, and then
I just toss back again.
Yeah.
And Cox, there's a Scotty now, so even the BKB won't save you. If they sprout him anyway. Luckily, the silence prevents the waveform.
Holy moly, look at that heal.
Not enough.
It's like 1,000 healing. BKB expended. There's going to be Megas already.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, double damage on Morphling, so they can't stop him from... Someone enchant him, please. Take the double damage away. Another tossback, and this time there's no BKB.
Dead.
Oh, they also catch up to Force. They have a waveform on Chidori. And that's exactly what he's going to do. Primal Roar immediately to his face as the Pango tries to stun him, but the BKB is not ending.